Hello and welcome to WordWave, the place where English feels calm, friendly, and easy to follow. My name is Daniel, and I am so glad you're listening today. In this episode, I will speak slowly. I will use simple words. I will repeat important ideas many times. This way, you can listen, you can repeat after me, and you can shadow my voice. Shadowing is a wonderful way to train your mouth and your ears at the same time. You hear the sentence and you say the sentence. You copy the sound, the rhythm, and the feeling. Today, our topic is a very useful one. We will talk about how to describe your day in English, not only short answers, not only one or two words, but full, natural sentences. Real English that real people use. By the end of this episode, you will be able to talk about your morning, your afternoon, and your evening. You will have new words, new phrases, and new confidence. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's begin together. Why should you practice talking about your day? That is a good question. The answer is simple. Your day is something you already know. You do not need a book. You do not need a dictionary. You do not need to study a difficult topic. You only need to look at your own life. You know what time you wake up. You know what you eat. You know where you go. You know how you feel. All of this is perfect material for speaking English. It is real. It is personal. It is easy to remember because it is yours. And this is the secret. When you talk about something real, your brain works better. You stop translating from your first language. You start to think in English. Little by little, English becomes part of your daily life. Not a school subject, not a test, but a tool, a friend, a way to share your world. Imagine this. You meet a new person, maybe at work, maybe on a trip, maybe online. They smile and ask you a friendly question. How was your day? Or what did you do today? If you have practiced, you are ready. You can smile back. You can say, I woke up early today. I had breakfast with my family. Then I went to work and had a busy morning. In the afternoon, I studied English for 30 minutes. Now I am relaxing at home. That is a real conversation. That is communication. That is success. And you can do it step by step, sentence by sentence, day by day. Remember, you do not need to be perfect. Perfect is not the goal. The goal is to speak. The goal is to try. The goal is to enjoy the journey. Every small sentence is a big step forward. Okay, let's start with the morning. The morning is the beginning of everything. It is a fresh start, a new chance, a new page. Even if yesterday was hard, the morning gives you a clean beginning. Now I will say some morning sentences. Please repeat after me. Speak out loud if you can. Copy my voice. Copy my speed. Copy my tone. I wake up at 7 in the morning. Now you repeat. On busy days, I wake up a little earlier, around 6:30. Now you repeat. When I wake up, I open my eyes slowly. I stay in bed for a moment and think about the day. I stretch my arms and my legs. This helps my body feel ready. Then I sit up and put my feet on the floor. I walk to the window and open the curtains. The morning light fills the room. It makes me feel happy. Next, I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth carefully. I brush for 2 minutes, just like the dentist said. I wash my face with cool water. The cool water wakes me up. It feels very fresh. Sometimes I take a short shower in the morning. The warm water helps me feel clean and calm. After the shower, I dry my body with a soft towel. Then I put on clean clothes. If it is a normal day, I wear jeans and a simple shirt. If I have a meeting, I wear something nicer. I look in the mirror and fix my hair. I try to smile at myself. A morning smile is a small gift of the day. Then I go to the kitchen. I love my kitchen in the morning. It is quiet. The light is soft. I feel peaceful there. I make a simple breakfast. Sometimes it is toast with butter and honey. Sometimes it is eggs and a piece of bread. Sometimes it is yogurt with fruit and nuts. On slow mornings, I cook something warm. I make oatmeal with milk and a little cinnamon. Or I make pancakes if I have extra time. I sit at the table and eat slowly. I do not rush. I enjoy each bite. I drink a big cup of coffee. I love the smell. I love the taste. Coffee is my morning friend. Some days I drink tea instead. Green tea or black tea with milk. It depends on my mood. While I eat, I sometimes look at my phone. I read the news. I check my messages. But I try not to spend too much time on the screen. Other mornings, I just sit quietly. I look out the window. I watch the trees. I listen to the birds. These small moments make me happy. Before I leave the house, I make a short plan. I think about what I need to do today. I check my calendar. I look at my list of tasks. I prepare my bag. I put my phone, my wallet, and my keys inside. I also take a bottle of water because drinking water is important. If it is cold outside, I wear a warm jacket. If it is sunny, I wear sunglasses. I check the weather on my phone before I leave. I put on my shoes. I tie them carefully. I pick up my bag. I take a deep breath. And I open the door. I step outside. My day begins. Okay, now let's listen to a short story. A story about Daniel's morning. Listen first, then repeat each sentence. Pause the audio if you need more time. Shadowing works best when you go slowly. Here we go. Daniel wakes up at 7 o'clock every morning. He opens his eyes slowly and looks at the ceiling. He thinks about the day ahead. He stretches his body and gets out of bed. He walks to the bathroom and brushes his teeth. He washes his face with cold water. It helps him feel awake and alive. Then he goes to the kitchen. He puts bread in the toaster. He boils water for his coffee. He takes an apple from the table. He sits by the window and eats his breakfast. He watches the sky. He watches the street. He sees neighbors walking their dogs. He drinks his coffee slowly. He feels warm and calm inside. He is not in a hurry. He enjoys the quiet morning. After breakfast, Daniel packs his bag. He takes his notebook, his pen, and his phone. He checks his schedule one more time. He puts on his jacket. He puts on his shoes. He opens the door and steps outside. The fresh air touches his face. And Daniel begins his day with a smile. Very good. Now, let's try a few final morning sentences together. My morning is simple, but I love it. Every morning is a new chance to try again. When I start my day with English, I feel strong. I am learning. I am growing. I am proud of myself. Wonderful. Now let's move to the afternoon. The middle of the day, the busy part for many people. In the afternoon, some people work. Some people study. Some people take care of children or the house. Some people have free time. Every afternoon is different, but every afternoon is a chance to use English, even for a few minutes. Let's practice some afternoon sentences. Please repeat after me. Around noon, I stop working and have lunch. For lunch, I usually eat something light: a salad, a sandwich, a bowl of soup. Sometimes I cook lunch at home. Other times, I buy food from a small cafe near my office. I eat with my coworkers. We talk and laugh. Lunch is a nice break from work. If I am at home, I eat alone, but I enjoy the silence. After lunch, I feel a little sleepy. This is normal. It is called the afternoon slump. To feel better, I drink water. I walk for a few minutes. I open the window for fresh air. Then I go back to work. I open my computer. I read my emails. I answer the important ones first. I make a list of tasks. I start with the most difficult one because my brain is still strong in the early afternoon. Sometimes I have a meeting. Sometimes I have 2 or 3 meetings. It depends on the day. In meetings, I listen carefully. I take notes. I ask questions when I am not sure. If I work from home, I sit at my desk. My desk is clean and simple. I like it that way. I keep a cup of water next to me. I take small sips while I work. I also keep my phone far away. When my phone is close, I check it too often. When it is far, I focus better. Around 3 o'clock, I take a short break. I stand up. I stretch my back. I walk around the room. I go to the kitchen and make tea. Sometimes I eat a small snack, maybe a piece of fruit, maybe some nuts, maybe a cookie. If the weather is nice, I step outside. I walk for 10 minutes. The sunshine feels good on my face. Even a short walk helps my mind feel fresh again. Then I return to my work with new energy. In the late afternoon, I finish my most important tasks. I try not to start something new if it is too late in the day. I check my email one last time. I write a short list for tomorrow. When I have free time in the afternoon, I practice English. This is my favorite part of the day. Sometimes I listen to a podcast, just like this one. I pause. I repeat. I shadow the sentences. Sometimes I read a short story in English. I write down new words in my notebook. Sometimes I watch a video, a slow video with clear speech. I watch it 2 times or 3 times. I do not try to understand every word. I just try to enjoy the sound of English. A little practice every day is better than a lot of practice one time a week. Slow and steady wins the race. Now, let's listen to a short story about Daniel's afternoon. Listen first, then repeat. At noon, Daniel stops working. He is hungry. He walks to the small kitchen in his office. He warms up the food he brought from home. Today, he has rice, chicken, and vegetables. He sits with two coworkers. They talk about simple things: the weather, a funny video, a new restaurant in the city. They laugh together. After lunch, Daniel feels tired. He drinks a cup of water. He takes a short walk around the building. The walk helps him wake up. Back at his desk, Daniel opens his laptop. He has a meeting at 2 o'clock. He joins a video call. He listens. He shares his ideas. The meeting ends after 30 minutes. Then Daniel works on an important project. He writes. He checks his work. He sends a file to his manager. At 4 o'clock, Daniel takes a short break. He makes a cup of tea and eats a piece of dark chocolate. He looks out the window and rests his eyes. Before he finishes work, Daniel writes a list for tomorrow. He closes his laptop. He feels proud. Today was a good day. Excellent. Now it is your turn. You can pause the episode for a moment. Try to talk about your afternoon. Use simple sentences. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. What do you usually do after lunch? Do you work? Do you study? Do you rest? Do you cook? Do you walk? Do not worry if it is not perfect. Just speak. Speak out loud. Even 3 or 4 sentences are wonderful. Let me give you some sentence starters. I will begin the sentence. You finish it with your own words. Ready? In the afternoon, after lunch, I like to, sometimes I feel a little, around 3 o'clock. Before the afternoon ends. Very nice. Every time you speak, your English grows stronger. Keep going. Now let's move to the evening and the night. The evening is a special time. It is the end of the day. It is a time to rest, a time to eat, a time to be with family, or to enjoy being alone. Let's practice some evening sentences. Please repeat after me. I come home around 6 in the evening. When I open the door, I feel relaxed. I am happy to be home. I take off my shoes and my jacket. I put my bag in its place. I change into comfortable clothes. Soft pants, a simple shirt, warm socks. I wash my hands and my face. This helps me feel fresh. Then I go to the kitchen and think about dinner. Some evenings I cook at home. I like cooking. It is calm and creative. I make simple food. Pasta with tomato sauce. Rice with chicken. Soup with bread. Cooking is a great time to practice English. I say the name of each ingredient out loud. Tomato, onion, garlic, salt, olive oil. I also say what I am doing. I am cutting the onion. I am boiling the water. I am stirring the sauce. This is a fun way to practice. No pressure, no test, just you and the words. Other evenings, I do not want to cook. I am too tired. So I order food, or I eat something simple. Bread and cheese, eggs and toast, a bowl of cereal. I sit at the table and eat slowly. I try not to eat in front of the TV. I want to enjoy my food. If I am with family, we talk. We share stories from the day. We laugh. We listen to each other. If I am alone, I enjoy the peace. I listen to soft music. I look out the window. After dinner, I clean the kitchen. I wash the dishes. I wipe the table. A clean kitchen makes me feel good. Then I have free time. This is my favorite part of the evening. Sometimes I read a book. I read in English, slowly, with a notebook next to me. Sometimes I watch a movie. I watch in English with English subtitles. I learn new phrases this way. Sometimes I call a friend or a family member. We talk for 30 minutes. We laugh about small things. Sometimes I just sit and do nothing. Doing nothing is also important. Our minds need rest. Before bed, I follow a small routine. It helps my body understand that sleep is coming. I drink a glass of water. I take my vitamins. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes. I wash my face with warm water and dry it with a clean towel. I put on my pajamas. I prepare my clothes for tomorrow. I get into bed. I turn off the big light. I turn on the small lamp next to my bed. I read a few pages of a book. Reading helps me feel sleepy. Then I turn off the lamp. I close my eyes. I take 3 slow breaths. I think about 3 good things from today. Small things. A nice meal. A kind message. A moment of sunshine. This is a quiet way to finish the day with a peaceful heart. I fall asleep around 10:30 or 11 o'clock. I sleep well because my body and my mind are calm. Now let's listen to a short story about Daniel's evening. Daniel comes home at 6 o'clock. He opens the door and smells something nice. His partner is cooking dinner. Tonight, they are having pasta with vegetables. Daniel takes off his shoes. He puts his keys on the small table by the door. He changes into soft clothes. He goes to the kitchen and helps with the salad. He cuts tomatoes and cucumbers. They talk about their day while they work together. They sit down to eat at 7. The food is warm and simple. They share stories and they laugh. After dinner, Daniel washes the dishes. His partner dries them. The kitchen is clean in 15 minutes. Then Daniel sits on the sofa. He reads a short story in English. He does not understand every word, but he enjoys the story. Around 10, Daniel starts his bedtime routine. He brushes his teeth. He washes his face. He gets into bed. He thinks about 3 good things from today. He feels grateful. He closes his eyes and falls asleep. Beautiful. You have listened to a full day. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Now I want you to speak about your own day. Here is a simple plan. First, think about your morning. What time do you wake up? What do you eat? How do you feel? Then, think about your afternoon. What do you do? Where do you go? Who do you see? Finally, think about your evening. What do you eat? Who is with you? What do you do before bed? Take your time. Speak slowly. Use the words from this episode. If you forget a word, that is okay. Use a different word. Or say, I do not remember the word, but I mean. Real speakers do this too. Even native speakers sometimes forget words. It is part of normal conversation. You can do this activity in different ways. You can speak in front of the mirror. You can record yourself on your phone. You can write your day in a small notebook. You can tell your day to a friend or a pet. Yes, even a pet is a good listener. The most important thing is to practice often. A little every day is a secret to real progress. And remember, your day is your best English teacher. It is always with you. It is always changing. It always gives you new things to say. My friend, great work today. You have listened to a full episode. You have learned new words. You have repeated full sentences. You have practiced real, useful English. This is real progress. Be proud of yourself. You are not just studying English. You are living in English one sentence at a time. Come back to this episode often. Listen again. Shadow again. Each time you return, you will understand more. Each time, your speaking will become stronger. And do not forget the golden rule. Speak every day, even if only for 5 minutes. 5 minutes today is better than 1 hour next week. This has been WordWave. My name is Daniel, and I am so proud of your effort. Keep listening. Keep speaking. Keep believing in yourself. Your English is growing every single day. Until next time, take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. And never stop learning. Goodbye for now. See you in the next episode of WordWave.